Romeo and Juliet, Act 1, Scene 3.
By Hannah Krischer, Callie Denham, and Katarina Suarez.
Nurse, where's my daughter? Call her forth to me.
Now, by my maidenhead, at 12-year-old I bade her come. What lamb, what ladybird? God forbid, where's this girl? What? Juliet! How now? Who calls? Your mother.
Nurse, give leave a while. We must talk in secret. Nurse, come back again. I have remembered me. Thou see our counsel. Thou knowest my daughter of a pretty age.
Faith, I can tell her age into an hour.
She's not 14.
I'll lay 14 of my teeth, and yet, to my teen be it spoken, I have but 4. She's not 14. How long is it now till I must die?
A fortnight and odd days.
Even or odd, of all days in the year, come Lammas Eve at night shall she be 14. Susan and she, God rest her soul, were of an age. Well, Susan is with God now. She was too good for me, but, as I said, on Lammas Eve at night shall she be 14. That shall she marry, I remember it well. 'Tis since the earthquake, now 11 years, and she was weaned. I never shall forget it. Of all the days of all the year, upon that day, for I had then laid wormwood to my dug, sitting in the sun under the dove-house wall. Nay, I do bear a brain, but as I said, when it did taste the wormwood on the nipple of my dug, and felt pretty bitter, pretty full, to see it touchy and fall out with the dug, shake, quoth the dove-house, 'twas no need, I trow, to bid me trudge. And since that time it is 11 years, for then she could stand high alone, nay, by the rod, she could have run and wallowed all out. For even the day before the child broke her brow, and then my husband took up the child. Yea, quoth he, dost thou fall upon thy face? Thou wilt fall backward when thou hast more wit, will thou not, Jule? And by my holy dam, that pretty wretch left saying, to see now how a jest shall come about, I warrant, and I should live 1,000 years, I never should forget it. Wilt thou not, Jule? Quoth he, and pretty full, it stinted and said,
Enough of this. I pray thee, hold thy peace.
Yes, madam, yet I cannot choose but laugh, to think it should leave crying and say, and yet, I warrant it had a bump upon its brow as big as a young cockerel's stone. A peerless knock, and it cried bitterly. Quoth my husband, fallest upon thou face, thou wilt fallest upon thou face. Thou wilt not fall upon thou face when thou comest of age, wilt thou not, Jule? It stinted and said, Aye.
And stint thou too, I pray thee, nurse, say aye.
Peace I have done, God mark to his grace, thou wast the prettiest babe that ever I had nursed, and I might live to see thy married. I would have my wish.
Mary, that marries the very theme I came to talk of. Tell me, daughter Juliet, how stands your disposition to be married?
It is an honor I dream not of.
An honor? Were not thine only nurse, I would say that thou hast sucked wisdom from my teeth.
Well, think of marriage now. Younger than you, here in Verona, ladies of esteem are made already mothers. By my count, I was your mother much upon these years, that you are now a maid. Thus then brief, the valiant pair seeks you for his love.
A man, young lady. Lady, such a man as all the world. Why, he's a man of wax.
Verona's summer hath not such a flower.
Oh, nay, he's a flower in faith, a very flower.
What say you? Can you love the gentleman? This night you shall behold him at our feast. Read o'er the volume of young Paris's face, and find a light, writ there with beauty's pen. Examine every married lineament, and see how one another lends content, and what obscured in this fair volume lies, find written in the margin of his eyes. Precious book of love, this unbound lover, to beautify him only lacks a cover. The fish lives in the sea, and 'tis much pride, for fair without the fair, within to hide. That book in many's eyes doth share glory, that in gold clasp blocks, and the golden story, so shall you shape all that he doth possess, by having him making yourself no less.
No less? Nay, bigger, women grow by men.
Speak briefly, can you like of Paris's love?
I look to like if looking like he move, but no more deep lines aren't mine eye, then your consent gives strength to make it fly.
Madam, the guests are come. Supper served up. You call. My lady questioned for the nurse curse in the pantry, and everything in extremity. I must hence to wait. I beseech you follow straight.
We follow thee. Juliet, the county stays.